All right, let's just jump right in. Today, we are going to talk about something pretty incredible, how certain plants can literally work with your body's own collagen-making machinery. And look, this isn't about some fancy, expensive cream. No, this is all about building real beauty and strength from the inside out.
I mean, what a question, right? I just love this because it completely flips the script. It suggests that the power to change how we age is, well, it's all around us, often just hiding in plain sight. And today, we're going to stop overlooking it.
So before we get to the really cool plants, we first have to understand what it is we're trying to build. We've got to talk about the master protein that, and I mean this literally, holds your entire body together, collagen.
I want you to think of it exactly like that. Scaffolding. It's the structural framework, the rebar inside the concrete of your body. When that scaffolding is strong and dense, your skin is firm, your joints are cushioned, your bones are resilient. The slow decline of this exact scaffolding, well, that's what we see and feel as aging.
Okay, so how do we support this incredible framework? Well, our first strategy is all about activation. We're going to look at plants that can basically wake up the little factories inside your body that are responsible for building brand new collagen.
And here they are. Meet your fibroblasts. Honestly, the metaphor of a construction worker is just perfect. These are the crews on the job site. And our goal is to give them the signal to get to work.
Now, what's so cool about this is how specific these actions are. You've got Gotu Kola, whose compounds literally knock on the door of those fibroblasts, acting like a foreman, shouting, "Time to build." Then there's Korean ginseng, which tells them exactly what to build. More type 1 collagen, which is the main kind in our skin. And pomegranate? Think of it like providing a healthy lunch for the crew, just making sure everyone stays healthy and productive.
Okay, let's switch gears to our second strategy. Because, you see, it's not enough to just build new collagen. We have to fiercely protect the collagen we already have from its biggest enemies.
And public enemy number one is, you guessed it, the sun. This shows you exactly how it works. UV light hits your skin, which then triggers this destructive cascade of enzymes, and those enzymes literally start chewing up and breaking down your collagen scaffolding. This right here is photoaging in real time.
So the big question is, where can we intervene? Well, enter turmeric. Its powerhouse compound, curcumin, basically jumps in at step 2. It acts like a shield, helping to block that enzyme activation and protect your collagen from all that UV damage.
And believe me, turmeric is not working alone on this protection squad. You've got aloe vera, which helps reduce the activity of those things called MMP1s. Think of them as microscopic scissors that just snip your collagen fibers apart. Green tea's famous ECGC pulls double duty, shutting down those enzymes and neutralizing free radicals. And then you have rosemary and lemon balm, which fight a totally different enemy, stress. They help lower cortisol, the stress hormone that can absolutely wreck your connective tissue.
And finally, in our protection squad, we have the stabilizers. Now this is fascinating. The compounds in grape seeds and skins, they don't just block enemies. They physically latch on to your existing collagen fibers, almost like adding reinforcing crossbeams to the structure. And cooked tomatoes? The lycopene actually builds up in your skin over time, creating a kind of internal sunscreen. How cool is that?
Okay, so quick recap. We've woken up our builders, we protected our structure. Now for the third and final piece of the puzzle. We have to give them the raw materials. It's time to fuel the engine.
And when we talk about fuel, there's one nutrient that is completely 100% non-negotiable, and that's vitamin C. Without enough of it, the entire production line just grinds to a halt. It's what we call the rate-limiting factor. Your body can have everything else it needs, but without C, it cannot make stable collagen. Period.
Now, when you hear vitamin C, you probably think of oranges, right? We all do. But what if I told you there's a source of vitamin C out there so potent it makes an orange look like a total amateur?
Just look at this. This is the acerola cherry, and it's not just a little bit better. It is in a completely different universe. We are talking potentially 80 times more vitamin C than an orange. This, right here, is what it looks like to absolutely flood your system with the most essential fuel for making collagen.
And it doesn't stop with acerola. You've got the Kakadu plum from Australia, which can have up to 100 times more vitamin C than an orange. You've got Camu Camu from the rainforest, another absolute titan. Even rose hips, the kind you might see on a hike, pack a massive punch. And amla is really special because its vitamin C is incredibly stable, which means your body can actually absorb and use it.
But listen, you don't have to go trekking through the Amazon to fuel up. A single red bell pepper has way more vitamin C than an orange. Broccoli not only gives you C, but it also gives you sulforaphane, which flips your body's master antioxidant switch on. And spinach provides vitamin K, which is absolutely crucial for the collagen in our bones.
And hey, Fuel isn't just about vitamin C. Let's not forget about healthy fats. Sea buckthorn is just incredible stuff. It gives you this rare fat, omega-7, that is structurally identical to the oils in your own skin. It helps hydrate and improve elasticity from the inside. Fun fact, this was actually used by cosmonauts to protect their skin from radiation damage in space.
Wow. Okay, so we have covered a lot of ground. The big question now is, how do we pull all of this amazing information together into a simple plan that you can actually use?
It really just comes down to this. This is your game plan. Step 1, activate. Send the signal to your builders with things like go to cola. Step 2, protect. Defend the collagen you already have with allies like turmeric and green tea. And step 3, fuel. Give your body the raw materials with powerhouses like acerola cherry and red bell peppers. Activate, protect, and fuel. That's it.
So the call to action here is really simple and really direct. Don't get overwhelmed by all the options. Just pick 3. Pick one plant from each category, or hey, even just 3 total that you're drawn to, and just start layering them into your life. It could be a tea in the morning, a new spice in your dinner, a supplement. Just start.
And that really brings us to the final thought. This isn't just a bunch of interesting facts. It's a toolkit. So after everything we've talked about today, what's your first step going to be? Which one of these botanical allies are you going to invite into your life?